Calm is not something you stumble upon in a world that rarely slows down. It is not a gift handed out in the quiet corners of life, but a discipline forged in the heart of chaos. In moments when pressure mounts and tempers flare, most people find themselves swept along by the current of their emotions, reacting impulsively or defensively. But there exists a different way, a hidden strength in stillness, a command over oneself that radiates authority and draws respect without demand. This is the calm that commands. When you step into a high-stakes meeting or find yourself at the center of a family dispute, the air can feel charged, every word weighted and every glance a challenge. It's easy to believe that the loudest voice, the most aggressive posture will dictate the outcome. Yet time and again, it is not the one who yells who leads, but the one who remains composed, grounded, and unshaken. Calm is not the absence of conflict. It is the posture you hold within it. It is the difference between being swept away by the storm and being the anchor that keeps others steady. This kind of calm is not passive. It isn't about retreating or avoiding confrontation. It is an active mastery, a choice to hold your center when everything around you is pulling you off balance. It is the art of not letting another person's urgency become your panic, of refusing to let someone else's anger dictate your mood or your actions. It's about separating your self-worth from the noise, rooting your identity in something deeper and more durable than the fleeting emotions that swirl around you. Imagine the power in that stillness. While others are quick to defend, eager to assert, or desperate to be heard, you pause. You listen. You respond with clarity and intention, not with the first reflexive surge of feeling. In that pause, you regain control, not just over yourself, but often over the entire situation. The temperature in the room drops, the energy shifts. People sense your calm, and it invites trust. It becomes the gravitational center that others can orient themselves around. Training for calm is like any other discipline. At first, your nerves may fray under pressure. You might find your heart racing, your breath quickening, your thoughts tumbling over each other in the heat of a difficult exchange. But with practice, you learn the difference between a trigger and a threat. A raised voice, an accusation, a dismissive gesture, these are not verdicts on your value. They are simply data points, challenges to be observed rather than absorbed. Start by noticing your triggers. Notice who or what consistently unsettles you. Instead of bracing for battle, prepare yourself with presence. Breathe deeply. Remind yourself that your worth is not up for debate. When you feel the urge to react, practice pausing. Count to 5. Feel your feet planted firmly on the ground. Let the initial wave of emotion wash over you, but do not let it dictate your next move. Over time, these pauses become your training ground, each one a small victory in the larger pursuit of composure. Consider what happens when you're confronted, perhaps even insulted in front of others. The room holds its breath, waiting to see if you will explode, retreat, or retaliate. But you do none of these. Instead, you hold your ground. You offer a calm, measured response. Or perhaps you say nothing at all. In that moment, the insult loses its power. The would-be antagonist is left without a foothold. Your calmness disarms, disrupts, and ultimately commands more respect than any outburst ever could. This is not an easy path. Our instincts, honed over a lifetime of reacting to stress, urge us to defend, to assert, to push back. But real strength lies in restraint. It lies in the confidence that does not need to announce itself. When you choose calm, you are not giving up the fight. You are choosing how and when to fight. You are deciding that your energy will not be wasted on every provocation, that your peace cannot be stolen by every passing storm. Leadership, at its core, is not about domination, but about steadiness. The best leaders are not those who shout the loudest, but those who create a sense of safety and clarity amid uncertainty. They listen more than they speak. When they do speak, their words are deliberate, considered, and impactful. Their presence alone steadies the group, encourages open dialogue, and de-escalates tension. People follow them not out of fear, but out of trust. You too can become that leader, in your workplace, your family, your community, and within your own mind. It begins with the willingness to train for calm, to see every pressure-filled moment as an opportunity to build your composure. It requires humility to accept that your first impulse is not always your best, and courage to stand firm in your principles even when emotions run high. Over time, this practice transforms you. You begin to notice that you are less reactive, less easily provoked. You make decisions with greater clarity. You conserve your energy for what truly matters. The respect you earn is not asked for but given freely, a recognition of the quiet authority you embody. Others may still try to provoke you, to draw you into their chaos. Let them. You do not need to prove your power. Your calm is proof enough. The world is full of noise, but you choose not to add to it. You become, instead, the steady hand, the clear mind, the unshakable presence in the storm. In the end, calm is not just a tool for survival, it is a strategy for thriving. It is the foundation upon which true leadership is built and lasting respect is earned. It is not easy, it is not instant, but it is possible and it is worth it. By cultivating calm under pressure, you do more than protect yourself. You become a force that others turn to when the world becomes overwhelming. You become the command in the chaos, the stillness that does not break. And in that, you discover the hidden power that has always been yours to claim.